Gentle flick. It's absolutely beautiful. Just take that in. Don't worry, I'm not a hippie. I've just seen other people do this. Let's just take a minute. Good morning everyone, and welcome back to the beautiful Bristol Channel. As you can see, it's first light. It's -2 and it's absolutely beautiful. It's not raining, it's not a breath of wind, and I'm out fishing. Look at that. You can hear the birds. The birds are awake. Hopefully the fish wake up this morning. My name's Wayne and this is the beautiful Bristol Channel. Right, what I'm going to do is sort my stuff out because I'm going to be banging around and you don't need to hear that. But welcome back everyone. I hope you're doing alright, I hope you're staying safe, and I hope you're looking out for yourselves. As you've seen recently, I've been doing alright. Not only is the fishing brilliant, I caught a few fish, and hopefully this morning I can continue that trend. Good morning. Look at that. As you can see, I've got my competition blackouts up on the rest. I'm not actually fishing yet. As you know by now, I like to pair them up with my Fathom 15s, older style, with 26-pound ultra cast and an 80-pound shock leader. The rigs I am going to be using today are 7-ounce gripper to a splashdown, 150-pound rig body to a bead, a pulley bead, a bead, to a 90-pound hook length, to a 4-0 circle and a 4-0 J hook. Bait wise, riot bait squid, frozen blacks and some frozen peelers. Right, I'm going to change the hooks on the other rigs. I've got about 10 minutes until I cast out. I'll get all this shit sorted now, and when I bring it back, we'll do some baiting up and we'll do some fishing. Look at that. It's absolutely beautiful. Just take that in. Don't worry, I'm not a hippie. I've just seen other people do this. Anyway, what a beautiful morning. Anyway, I've got some fishing to do. Let's take this headlamp off. As I mentioned, I had to defrost my van. So I've got my hand warmers, like in Norway. And I've got my Arctic jacket on. It's stunning. Listen to the birds. This is why I say it's not about the catching. Right, for my first rig, it's pretty nippy, but beautiful. So the first one going out is a whole squid and a peeler crab. Hopefully for a bass, maybe a codlin, but most probably a thornback ray if we get a fish. Gentle little lob, nothing fancy. Let's get it out there. Oh. Wish me luck everyone. Nothing fancy, just a Get out on that tide. Shaboosh. Remember, first chat, got to pop it out. That's why I don't smack it the first cast. If I cast up high like normal, there you go. Peeler crab and squid. Can see all the planes taking off from Bristol Airport. Everyone going off to work. And I'm out here fishing. Oh yeah. It's beautiful. It's got to be one of the best mornings of the year so far to be out fishing. I set my alarm for 4:30 and I was like, I've got quite a lot of work to do today, but I knew I'd be finished by about 10:30. Could be home by just gone 11, so I'm here. How you all doing? Hope you're doing all right, hope you're staying safe, hope you're looking out for yourself. I'm feeling okay, thanks. I'm doing all right. Just taking it steady like a frail old man. No, I'm doing all right. Looking out for myself. I'm off to Norway next week. Yeah, buddy. Go out and catch a few more fish for you, hopefully. As you can see, I'm covered in mud. I'm gonna have a wash off in a minute in a rock pool. I've been fishing low water quite a lot lately, as you've seen, and it's pretty muddy. Right, and there we go, look. See that? That's nice. Today we have a 12.5 metre tide, which should just come up to the bottom of my rod rest at the front. Just up onto the tarmac here. High water is 9 o'clock, so it's a beautiful time to be out. It's just before 7 now, and as you know, it's definitely the best time of year. I'm going to wash my hands, then we're going to pop that one out in the tide and get us into the fish. Wish me luck, everyone. Thornback ray, codlin, bass. Come on. I've got a 7-ounce gripper, so I should be fine. Oh. Nothing fancy. Plop it out there. I've not had a cast on this, so I've got to take it steady. Mags on. There we go. Plosh. Spladosh. My reel felt a bit loose then. Nice bit of tide pull already. Yeah, let's just sort this one out. Got 2 in the water. Got to pop this one out. There you go. The sun is up. It's a little bit cloudy, so that's why I'm bringing you back, because I don't reckon it'll be up for long. But we're fishing. Let's show you that for now. And there we are. Both rods in the water. I've had a washlet. Where I've been fishing low water marks recently, I got filthy. So I've cleaned all my box and cleaned my salopettes off. Now I'm looking nice and presentable. Wow, kind of. As you can see, we're fishing. I've just been looking at the sun, just like you, and now I can't see a thing. Got my sunnies on. So we've got a game face on. Oh yeah. I got my landing net. It's quite small though. But if I get some pin white in, or some butterflies, I'll put that here. Just in case we get a big fish. Or a fish, as I'm fishing on my own. As we've seen recently when I fished this part of the Bristol Channel, the fish all come on the ebb. And what that means for people who don't know, that means the tide going back out. So the River Severn's that way and Minehead is that way. At the moment, the water's coming from Minehead up. That's what we call the flooding tide, the incoming tide. When the tide turns, and starts going the other way, that's generally when the fish have been coming on the feed. But as you know, it's fishing, and every day and every tide is so different, especially with a 12.5 metre tide. When you think about it, that's a lot of water. Ooh. It's pretty cold. It's not raining and it's not bloody windy, mate. Let's change the bait. So I've been fishing for half an hour now and it's bloody lovely. What I'm going to do with this one is put it a little bit further. Give it a little tickle. Try and get it in the tide run. We don't normally get much tide on the flooding tide here. It's normally on the ebb. Funny enough, that's when the fish come, eh? Tide in fish. Fish and tide. Ooh, look at that, untouched. Got a wobbly step. A wobbly rock. Not a touch there, which is good. It's good to know. We're fishing hard. This one's been out there half an hour and it looks pretty much like it went out there. Look at that. Peeler crab and squid. Right, let's get this one out. God, we've got a bit of steam on the water. I'm not sure if you can see that. Looks pretty cool with the naked eye. I'm not sure if a camera can pick it up. All right, let's get this out there, shall we? Right. Whoa. Oh my God, what am I doing? All right, let's plop it out there. Coldest time of the day, first light. It's frosty on the grass. We ain't got time to worry about that. Let's fucking go. That's better. Oh, it's pretty cold. I show the grass, it's all freezing up. Squid, 3 blacks, beta lastique. Oh man. Beautiful bait, eh? Everything's still frozen, which is good. What I don't use I can take out. I'm not really expecting much yet, as you know, and I've already mentioned, normally kicks off after high here, if it's gonna. But we're doing all right actually. Not blank for a few weeks. Well, I shouldn't really say that. My wife would be like, why'd you say that for? Well, just being honest. So hopefully I'm not tempting fate. Well, yeah. There you go. Wow, it's pretty cold. My little hands. As you know, they don't normally get cold, but they're cold today. Voila. Let's plop that out there in a minute. This one won't be going at distance. Just gonna plop it in. Freshen it up. I'm not sure which one, but my ratchet clicked once. Well, it's in my box. I didn't get in my seat box. I'm not weird, but yeah, I heard a click. And there's not really any tide. Just that. Oh well, let's have this one in. Might as well change the bait, I've got one ready. Oh, I'm just going to plop this out there. It's not really streamlined. It's a big old bait. It's not very deep either. There you go. I'm not sure why, but my right hand one keeps coming back. Could be a little bit of weed. Or it could be a fish. There you go, big baits. Big squid bait. Peter crab. Oh. Why is that doing that? I'll just sort this bait out. I'll tighten up on it again. It could be a ray sounder. The one in close let is pulled down with tide. The one that's further out is slack. Well, slackish, if that's a word. Slackish. Ooh. Be nice to get a fish before high water, which is not normally the case at the moment. Get a bonus fish now, and then get a few on the ebb. Yeah, Sounds good to me. Yeah, slack again. That weed on there. Some weed out there. Come on. A bit of tension on there. See if you like that, Fawny, if you're out there. No, I don't recognise. Just felt it'd come back then. It's not a big tide today for here. It's just fishable. I'd like it another half a metre up, if I'm honest, but the good thing about having a smaller tide, that it doesn't come in as quick and it doesn't go out as quick. When you get the big tides, yeah, they come up further, but they just hammer out. So on a tide like today, I'll probably get a little bit longer to fish, which sounds weird to someone who doesn't understand it. But yeah, when we get a 13 or a 14 metre tide and it comes up in the field, it comes up and then an hour it's gone. Today should hang around a little bit. Oh yeah. Bum, bum, bum. Yes. Ah. That's been smashed. Oh, maybe it was. Ah. So what's happened there? That was a fish. He's taken it on the side and smashed to pieces. Wow, we said, didn't we? Or I did. It kept coming back for some reason. Ah. Obviously broke the lead out. Well, it hasn't, so oh, it's all right. Oh, it was a bite. I heard the ratchet go once. Right, let's get it out there. Let's keep going. Just a little gentle flick. And that tide line. Got a lot of stuff in the water at the moment. What I'm going to do is tighten up on it and let some line out, because that's going to pull like a train. I just don't need plenty of line on top of the water. There's quite a lot of weed, sticks and debris out there. That tide's pulling now. This bait's been out there about a quarter of an hour, 20 minutes, look at that. Looks perfect. And that's what we want. Big baits, look at that. Looks lovely. All we need is a fish to come by and we'll catch it. That's how simple it is. If you keep the baits going in, fresh, if a fish comes by, they're not going to turn it down. It's just whether one comes by. That's the game. Just had a little pull down on the right hand rod. Could be weed. Come on. Wow. This is the time when we get one, yeah? Bit of tide now, everyone. Tighten them up. As you can see, that tide is ripping. Those glass tips are buckled. I can't ask for any more at the moment. I've got beautiful baits, we've got plenty of tide. Yeah, just no fish. It's all right. It's good. We've got about an hour of tide and then it drops out, so come on. I've got fresh baits out there. I've got one ready. And I can't do no more. Come on, fishies. Just gonna mix it up. Get one a bit further out in that tide. Just to freshen it up. Because when the tide's ripping like this, pulls the scent out the bait pretty quick. Even with big baits. Let's get this one out there. Ooh, I just bounced it on the rocks, which I didn't want to do. Wow. Come on. Go on. Now we got a chance. Right, the one I've just whopped out there on the left just came round and bounced out. It could be the tide or it could be a fish. Keep an eye on it. Got plenty of line out. As you can see, it's ripping. Shouldn't have thought it was the tide. Cool. This one's right down tide. And there we go, it's out. Wow, I blanked. I fished really hard then. Oh well. Well, as you know, my name's Wayne. This is the Bristol Channel. The fishing has been fantastic. The catching has been shit. We've had a beautiful sunrise. We've watched the wildlife come alive and I feel great. Unfortunately, the fish didn't turn up. So as you know by now, my name's Wayne. This has been the Bristol Channel and I'll see you somewhere else very soon. And there we are. Goodbye everyone. Have a great day, whatever you're doing. I'm gonna go to work now and dream about coming back out for you and getting us into the fish. See you later, look after yourself and thanks again for watching.